Title: Snow White Snubbed. Rachel Zegler's Distaste vs. Halle Bailey's Ocean of Love for Ariel. TLDR. Rachel Zegler, the star shining in West Side Story, is making waves for displaying what appears to be a hearty distaste for the story of Snow White. Meanwhile, Halle Bailey is riding high on the waves of love for Ariel's character in the upcoming The Little Mermaid. Is one princess really cooler than the other, or is this all about personal taste? Content. In a kingdom not so far away, where fairy tales collide with reality, Rachel Zegler seems to be throwing shade at the age-old tale of Snow White, and it's making some fans a bit grumpy. The fresh face in the star-studded realm of Hollywood has displayed a lack of enthusiasm for the character that has many asking, why the cold shoulder? Is Zegler trying to be the evil queen of opinions, or does she have a point about the old tale? And why the apparent difference in sentiment compared to Halle Bailey's outpouring of love for Ariel? Let's dive into the deep end of this story. Zegler's feelings about Snow White have bubbled to the surface, but they aren't so clear-cut. While there's no poison apple involved, it leaves us pondering, what's with the distaste? Could it be that the classic storyline doesn't resonate with modern values, or is there something more personal at play here? On the flip side, Halle Bailey is swimming happily in a sea of love for Ariel's character in Disney's upcoming adaptation of The Little Mermaid. The joy she radiates about the character has left fans, young and old, excited for the film. But here's where the tide turns a bit fishy. Why are two talented actors having such contrasting emotions about two iconic princesses? A deeper look into both stories reveals that perhaps it's about more than just a princess in a castle or under the sea. It's about identity, personal connection, and the way the characters speak to the individual. It raises the question, should we hold on to our fairy tales with a vice grip, or is it time to allow them to evolve and resonate with today's generation? And hey, what about you? Have you ever had a secret crush on a fictional character or a perplexing aversion to another? Are these personal feelings about fictional roles something that should be judged or cherished? It's easy to get lost in the magical world of fairy tales, but these contrasting opinions remind us that behind every enchanting character, there's a real person with real feelings. In a land where imagination reigns, it's time to ask, what do these fairy tales mean to us today, and how do we relate to them? Can we embrace both love and disdain for fictional characters without tearing down the castles and dreams they reside in? So, dear reader, do you think that these different feelings toward classic characters are merely a reflection of personal taste, or a sign that our fairy tales need a modern twist?